So, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Well,
Well, let me spoil your enjoyment of it.
Ben Rich.
Bison.
Yeah.
Well, Ozzy, I'm talking to you because you've seen it, I guess.
Yes.
I
yes,
didn't
yes.
really like it, the last one.
No?
No.
Well, you'll be surprised to hear that is the first episode of the series I actually quite liked.
So I should.
Okay, so can you give me like a quick summary, a quick précis?
It's a history lesson on Rosa Parks, but with the
Okay.
Doctor
Yeah.
involved.
So
And some weird Captain Jack knockoff,
I should explain to you for why I don't like it.
because they had pop music in it.
No, it's so
Okay.
nothing wrong with the story. The story was fine, really, as a story.
Yeah,
But I tuned into Doctor Who expecting a family sci-fi adventure story, not a drama about social issues in 1950s Missouri.
I
I was
can
just
see
like,
what you
this isn't a
mean.
Doctor Who episode, it's just a drama about Rosa Parks.
They didn't hold back at all on the whole black people getting
No.
discriminated thing.
And fair play to them for doing that.
Yeah, which I can see why it would be a bit out of place though. Yeah, it's probably the most sort of controversial topic we've had on Doctor Who.
I don't know if controversial is the right word, because I think
No,
everyone
but-
agrees on
Yeah,
it.
no, okay. I'm not good at thinking of the proper words for
I
things.
can't-
Sometimes a word will pop out and it doesn't mean the right thing.
Yeah. I know what you mean though. It's like yeah, it's issues.
It's the
and
most
things.
serious issue
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
had dealt with thus far. But I think I really enjoyed it because it was like a 90% historical.
Mm.
And it's like the first historical we've had since, what,
Mm.
Van Gogh that I'm thinking of?
Since when? Sorry?
Van Gogh?
Vincent Van Gogh?
Yeah, you said Van Gogh.
Yeah, I say either, to be honest.
It's pronounced
I
Van
could-
Gogh, if we're getting technical.
Okay.
Van Gogh.
The last time we had a historical, from what I remember, is when we had Van Gogh Gadget. So,
Go Gadget Depression.
yeah.
Actually, it's pronounced Van Gogh.
I will say, I didn't
Vincent
get
Van Gogh.
emotional with this one. I was more just interested in the history lesson. I can see how maybe on a rewatch it won't be as enjoyable just because I already know what's going to happen.
I did like. I don't know whether one thing that stuck out to me was there's a point where what's his face, Ryan, is that his name?
Yeah,
Yeah. Ryan goes round to Rosa Parks' house for tea,
As you do.
and there's
yeah,
there's like the Black Rights Avengers there. There's like
Yeah.
she's there. Martin Luther King's
Luther
there.
King.
Yeah,
The
That's-
Black Rights Avengers.
No, yeah. It's basically Ryan having a fanboy moment. Is the closest thing you'd have to a convention in that time.
Is this sort of like Assassin's Creed, where they didn't have all those people didn't exist at the same time, but they just put them all in the same place for story
Well, that's
reasons?
what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if did this happen?
But I don't know.
Did Martin Luther
That's-
King and Rosa Parks have tea parties?
I don't know. I think that's why I enjoyed it, because until watching it, I was pretty much ignorant on the whole history of it. I knew of someone called Rosa Parks, and I knew that once upon a time a black woman refused to get out of a white seat on a bus.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I know.
But I didn't know that it was Rosa Parks and what had actually happened.
I knew it was Rosa Parks.
No,
but,
I
yeah.
didn't.
I didn't.
I knew the
yeah.
name, I knew the fact, but I didn't know they were the same fact.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, it was a good story, but I didn't really care for a dramatization about, like I said, 1950s Missouri. I would kind of wanted a big sci-fi romp.
It was a good story,
Well-
but didn't need to be a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah.
But I could see what they were doing though, because they're going back to their roots with the whole
They're doing
it being a
historicals.
historical.
Yeah.
They're trying to teach you something for once.
Yeah, your
And
high school,
actually-
your school teacher plus Santa Claus. That's the Doctor.
But it actually felt like a history lesson at times, because they were giving you dates and names, and so I can see why they did it, and I can see why you didn't enjoy it, but I can see why I did enjoy it. But yeah,
There's a lot of
no,
seeing involved.
maybe. I think it helps that at the moment me and Ray are reacting to the season 1, the original classic season with William
William
Hartnell.
Hartnell.
And
Billy Hart's.
50% of that is historicals. So I've kind of come to appreciate a historical Doctor Who a lot more.
That's fair, I suppose.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Well, considering you've both quite enjoyed the past two and I haven't really, it makes sense that this time Christian doesn't quite enjoy this one and I do.
Yeah.
We needed at least one that I enjoyed.
What are your thoughts on Jodie Whittaker so far? Any change?
This is my favourite episode of her. She's definitely toned down the David Tennantness.
Yeah.
At the moment, I still can't quite place anything, but I don't know if that's just Jodie Whittaker quirks that I still need to get used to. That nothing is her. I just haven't seen it enough to realise it's her.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah?
Yeah.
So we reckon the Captain Jack knockoff from Greece is going to be back at some point, probably.
The what?
There's a lot of characters getting popped away suddenly in this series. In the first episode, the villain got teleported away. In the second episode, the villain teleported himself and his tent away, even though they were holograms. But yeah. And in this one, the villain again got teleported away.
And they're all going to show up in the final episode to throw the Doctor into the Pandorica.
But it's all going to be in some sort of weird spatial hard drive, and then they're going to kill everyone, and then bring them all back in the most disgusting way imaginable.
I didn't know if they were just sort of trying to set up like the new villain roster
Yeah.
or something, the new rogues gallery for this.
Are you
era.
saying the final episode is just going to be a boss rush?
Yes. It's going to be the Pandorica opens all over again.
I literally just made that joke a minute ago. But whatever.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't listening to you, Christian.
And I didn't hear it, therefore it doesn't count.
Oh no!
Yeah. 2 against 1.
God damn it!
Means
That's
you'll
where
have
you
to-
just
you'll have
make
to-
your bit super loud in the edit and just cut this bit out.
No, I legitimately didn't hear you though.
Neither did I.
Did I even say it?
Oh.
No,
You'll never know
you're
because
just fooling
he's the
us.
one that edits.
Yeah, so if you listen back to it and you hear me say it, you won't know if I've just put it there.
I am the one who edits.
The editor.
Well, you're Simon Peck.
Yep. Didn't you notice?
Well, your hair's close enough now. Just bleach out a bit. Skinhead. Oh,
Wow.
actually, Rich, remember how last time you queried as to why the interior is always round but the TARDIS is always a box?
Yes.
Gallifrey's sort of theme is very circular,
Yes.
so maybe that's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
my
that's-
theory.
Yes.
I suppose if you look at the asterisk original version of the TARDIS,
It's just sort of like a round cupboard, yeah.
round tube, yeah.
A booth, yeah.
I say asterisk because
Pod.
I don't know how many people take
it's a bit
Moffat's
like the
reign as
suicide
Fanon.
booths. Okay. But yeah, it's a bit like the suicide booths from
Futurama.
Futurama. Yeah.
I appreciate that reference.
But yeah, that's my theory. Why? Because the interior is more a representation of Gallifrey,
Yeah.
whereas the exterior is stuck as a box because she can't be bothered to fix the chameleon circuit.
That makes sense.
Even though you've just hotwired the fragment links and supersede the binary.
Binary. We never know how that sentence is going to end. That's the problem. Favorite Doctor.
Do you remember when
Woman.
the fourth Doctor used the backup console room for a bit? What shape was that?
The wooden console room.
Yeah.
What?
That was a. I think it was.
Is
they've
there a
always
picture
sort
of this
been
anywhere
very
that you can
round.
send me?
I'm Googlifying.
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah, I bet there probably is, yeah.
Yeah. It's Doctor Who. It's been around for 50 plus years. There's bound to be a picture of this somewhere.
Ah, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's still quite rounded a bit.
Look, I can see a corner.
I quite like that.
The disadvantage is
That's,
the console has like 2 buttons on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's minimalist. There's like one to take off, one to set course for home for repairs.
I
think
suppose, yeah.
The reason is, I think they literally had like a flood or something, so the actual TARDIS console room got damaged. So they had to build together that one quickly or something. From what I remember of the behind the scenes,
That sounds right. I'll take your word for it. You know what you're talking
I
about.
think I love everything about that except the fact that it doesn't have a central column.
Yeah.
It kind of throws me off.
Well, I mean, like the original didn't really have a central column, did it?
No, it just had a rotor.
Well, that's what I meant. Column
Just had like an
rotor.
uppy downy bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the current one.
I think it should at least have some kind of uppy downy bit. If it had just like somewhere in the middle going up and down, or even not going up and down but just there, it would look a little less empty, I think.
I've become quite a fan of the column, actually. I think that works really well, and it's one of the first things I clocked on the new TARDIS is that there's no column. So I was like, what the hell is this going up and down? And it's a crystal, which looks really weird.
Yeah. Again, I love everything about the TARDIS apart from the material they've used for the crystal. I don't like the crystal. But,
The crystal dome.
Oh, look at him being crystallist.
But
Just turn into a butterfly soon.
what I do actually
Thank you.
quite like is that this TARDIS has a rotor, but the arches as well. The column doesn't reach the arches, but it's got like a mix of old and new. I just don't like that it's a crystal in the middle and not a classic rotor.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh yeah, I've just got a picture of the console up. I've only seen it in the episodes. I've not seen like a proper shot of it. There it is. I've posted it in the chat.
Oh, thank you. I was
And
just
it'll,
about to
be,
ask.
it'll be in the show notes down below.
It
Yes.
looks like a spider claw.
Speaking of,
One,
Christian,
two,
next
Oh, is that-
episode is going to be a fan favourite of Richard's.
Oh, you're kidding me.
What are you talking about? I haven't seen the next times.
No, but don't you even know the title?
No. Well,
I'm not gonna tell you
Well,
the
now
title
you've
then.
ruined the entire episode.
Well,
I may as well not watch it.
have
Oz,
I
can you
though?
just can you message me the title of the Facebook, please?
You may as well tell.
Oh.
You may as well tell me now because I can pretty much guess what it is.
Arachnids in London,
Oh.
I think, or arachnids? No, arachnids in the UK.
Oh, I was
That's
going to
it.
say London's miles away. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now I'm worried.
Well, God damn it.
Yeah, arachnids in the UK.
God.
Is that meant to be a pun about anarchy in the UK?
Very probably.
It doesn't
Yeah,
really
maybe.
work.
No, but yeah, back on the console room.
Alright.
I like the arches. I like the difference where the rotor doesn't touch the arches.
Yeah.
Just no, not that. No, if they'd have encased it in metal or something, maybe.
Yeah.
So you have the crystal still, but there's like a shell of metal around it.
I've just noticed as well it's got plumbing underneath it, underneath the console.
Yeah, it
Like-
literally does.
Like the central heating. The hydraulics or something.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what it reminds me of.
Fortress of Solitude,
Yes.
Superman.
There we go. Fortress of Solitude.
That's
quite
that's
definitely.
what I've always called. Since I saw it, I've been calling it the Fortress of Solitude TARDIS.
When you said that, the first thing I thought of was the theme tune to the bill. That's not what I meant. What's the how's the
What? How does the theme tune to the bill go?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's one of my favourite Drum
Superman
Roll
goes.
So just before we rate, what I will say is because you mentioned about the if Captain Jack is coming back, you know that Captain Jack, that was in this one,
Yeah,
Captain Jack.
Oh, Captain Jark.
Captain Jack, who's auditioning for Greece.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about him maybe coming back, but now that you mention it about the big bad teleporting away at the end of every episode, is this going to be one of those things that we inevitably get disappointed about, as it never amounts to anything?
Yeah,
Doctor Who, so probably, yeah.
But then the point of the device was that it displaces things in time, and Ryan said he dialed it back as far as he could.
Oh yeah, that wasn't.
So it could also
Dinosaurs that descended from him, confirmed.
I was gonna. It could also cause chance for him to wreak havoc in other time zones.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why villains, like, if they want to, like, if they have, like, a time machine, they always send the hero back in time. No, send him, like, 10,000 years forward in time, because your empire's probably going to crumble to dust by then anyway, and then he can't
that
fuck
attitude.
you over in the past. All right, then send him 1,000,000 years into the future.
Further.
10 billion?
Perfect.
Better.
Yeah, 100 trillion. I don't know.
Too much. Go back.
All right, the year
Utopia!
9. The year 9. I don't know. That's when time goes on for so long it just loops back round again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
It's like the Millennium Bug, but for life.
Yeah.
Where the life just hits the end of its calendar, so it all resets back to 0.
Stack Overflow.
Well, then it just becomes January 1st, 1980.
Oh, actually, another thing I've noticed about Doctor Who,
Yeah.
BBC have lied to us. They're
Oh?
not an hour long.
What was it? 57 minutes?
Well, like, I think the one before that just about reached 50 minutes, and then this one, without the next time and credits, hit about 50 minutes as well.
Oh, that is
I got to have that for syndication. Because that way I can get 1 5-minute ad break in there. Or 2 5-minute.
Now,
but still.
I thought we were getting 15 minutes extra, and now I'm told that we're probably not. It's an outrage.
Yeah.
If the BBC spent more or less money, it wasn't such a disgrace to the license fee payer.
10 minutes. We've already lost 10 minutes, Christian. If one more episode is under an hour, we're down to series regularis. If any more than one episode is less than an hour, we
riot.
We've got less than a normal series.
I'm just on iPlayer now. 63 minutes, 49 minutes, 50 minutes. BBC, we demand answers. Ow,
there we go.
Or at least consistency.
Yes. We never had this in Russell T Davis's era.
Oh no.
No, the only reason they put the next time on trailer on there was because they didn't have enough time to fill out the time slot.
Oh.
Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, that's literally the reason why we have the next time trailer, because it padded out the episode to be the full length.
Yeah, no, but still, Russell T Davis had consistency. They were always between 40 and 45 minutes, unless it was a special. But I didn't really pay much attention during Moffat's era, but who did?
To be honest, I don't think Moffat paid attention during Moffat's era.
The episode after the reaction, I rated it a 9 because I think I was just in the hype of the learning. But I can see how on rewatches I probably won't get as much enjoyment just because I already know it now. So I'd probably go for about a 7.
Mine is TBD.
I was going to say 5.
Find out Richards
honestly.
next time. 5.
5, yeah. I didn't like it.
Fair enough. But then they did say that Chibnall was going in a completely different direction.
Yeah. This is what I say. So it's rating it based on me thinking, here's an episode of Doctor Who, I'm sitting down to watch it. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Rate it on how much you enjoyed it. That's what I go with. You might just have to get used to Chibnall's style, rewatch it, and you might like it once you're used to his new style.
Yeah. I've only seen Rosa, the episode, once, and that was a 5.
Yeah.
Maybe on a rewatch it'll get higher. Who knows? I don't like rating Doctor Who so lowly because I like Doctor Who, but
I still haven't given him for Power of 3. So
I was. But I think you can always tell how into an episode you are based on how often you look at the little tracker at the bottom to see how far through the episode you are, and I did that a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think if you watch our reaction to it, you'll realise that we were actually quite into it because we weren't taking the piss the whole time.
Was it one of those things like, we can't take the piss out of this one because it's an important thing and someone might think we're belittling the subject matter and we don't want to get reported?
Part of that might have been in our subconscious. Well, actually, it might have been in my subconscious. Try telling that to Ray; he wouldn't have given a shit. So
true.
Yeah, and he was actually into it, and he said it's his favourite so far of this series. He's still not a big fan of Whittaker. I've got a little bit more hope. Well, no, because he has said that he would have preferred someone maybe like obviously she
Male.
couldn't have because what, who? No, Missy, Michelle Gomez.
Ah, yeah.
If she hadn't have already been in it, he said he would have liked her to possibly be a doctor.
I want Hayley Atwell.
I don't know
I
who
have
that
no
is.
idea who that is.
Hey.
Agent Carter.
Well,
Still
I
don't know who
know
that
it,
is.
but I haven't watched it. I know
What's
it, but I
that?
haven't watched it.
Have you seen Captain America: The First Avenger?
Yes.
No.
Damn it,
Oh, I did watch Infinity War on the plane. It is good.
Okay, cool. She's not in that.
I just wanted to put that out there. I agree. Yeah, people are right. It is a good film.
Aha, but is it better than Super Mario Odyssey?
Ooh. Holy moly, there's some pictures of Haley Atwell on Google Images. Save them for later.
I'm actually going to Google it.
Oh dear. Sometimes it's lonely being the only gay one in the podcast.
You're right, they are indeed pictures.
That is what Google Images are for.
I mean, that's what I said. Do you reckon the Pokeball Joy-Con comes with a safety warning, warning you to not throw the Joy-Con at the screen?
I will bet you money here and now that it does.
Definitely will.
Do you think I should
we both
get
bet the same
two?
thing. Get
So I
two.
get two, so now I've got one for each hand. And then I got both balls.
And then you'll be able to have like
A pair of balls.
controls. You have the control sticks in a place you can actually friggin' use them.
Yeah, no, I'd be able to use the Pokeballs for other games. I'd be able to fondle my balls whilst looking at Link.
That's what I was about to say.
Jesus
On the weekend of 16th, 17th, 18th, if there aren't many jokes about cupping and fondling balls, then I'll be very disappointed.
Ask and you shall receive.
Oh. Build it, they will come.
Put a Mew in it and they will buy.
Yeah. Compatible with every... Wait.
I'm slightly looking forward to them a bit just because of the multiplayer aspect. I don't think I'm going to play this game much on my own, but I'm looking forward to playing it for the channel with someone else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to playing it, but I'm not looking forward to it enough to actually pre-order it yet.
Oh, I haven't pre-ordered it. Fuck that.
I think I might wait a day and see what the reviews are like. I mean, I'm probably going to get it eventually, but I just want to know if I need to spend day one.
Well, because I am an IT, I'm looking forward to discovering the new interfaces that they've made. Like the
God, you're a nerd.
When the experience happens at the end of a battle, it shows them all at the same time. I saw that in a trailer, and it looks amazing.
It's like a one-screen XP all.
Excuse me, I just had a little interface moment.
You're having a crisis.
Just interfaced himself.
Interfacing, yeah.
I am
Interface.
interfaced.
Oh, you're such an interface.
We then spoke about Richard's channel and how he received an increase in views on his fake Lego Marvel minifix video when Infinity War came out. You need to know this because it sets up the next delightful joke.
You know, you should do a follow-up video where you snap your fingers and put half of your minifigs in a blender.
Oh,
Probably too late now.
actually a really good idea.
That's so
Well,
evil.
no,
I fucking love it.
You've got to do it in sort of like to the lead up to the next film.
Yeah. Temple
So
programming.
Within the week or so of the next film coming out, you do it then as like a last time on the Avengers. Make a last time trailer, but a parody where you just blend minifigs.
Lego smoke, don't breathe this.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so...
Fake Lego smoke
Yeah.
from like the deepest, darkest sweatshops of China.
I mean, they're not real, so yeah.
What, the
most
Chinese?
probably.
What?
I mean, yeah. They're not official Lego, so
sounds
they
like-
probably are Chinese.
No. Oh, Christ. Like if you lay on your back, you've got your legs in the air, and then you suddenly spawn another peak from somewhere.
I'm sorry.
Kaiba boy.
Yeah.